if you're like board games like me, your social media feed has probably been filled with advertisements for all sorts of crowdfunding campaigns for a bunch of games that are coming out like now. And that can be a lot to wade through, and especially if you don't have a lot of time, like I haven't lately. So I'm going to be trying to get caught up, and I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. So will I find any of these to be good? I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be an interesting experience, and one thing just to remember, just because I think something doesn't mean that you can't think differently. This is going to be some quick looks at some campaigns to see what's good, what's not. But come along for the ride. Maybe you'll find something you're interested in. Hello and welcome to Howard's Cave of Wonder. I'm Chris, aka Howard Blues, welcoming you to my Cave of Wonder. And to the last of these quick fire crowdfunding reviews that I've been doing. I mean, I will probably do other crowdfunding reviews in the future, but I'm taking a break after this one. This is kind of the last of the things that had piqued my interest. And I thought was worth kind of quick firing reviewing as they piqued my interest. I've seen ads for them, looking at them, dissecting them, and trying to see. And this is something I normally do whenever I research games, which you know if you've checked out any other ones of these. And so this is me just looking at the page, seeing if I'm interested. And this one, I gotta say I'm already interested because I may have already backed this once before. And let me explain as we look at, and I'm going to probably pronounce it wrong, Obojima.
You've already adventured out into the tall grass, learned how to collect ingredients and brew potions, how to thrive amongst cozy villages or dangerous wilds. Now we implore you to experience Obojima through the lens of its greatest city, Yatamon.
All right, Obojima, Tales from Yatamon, a leisure fantasy D&D campaign setting and board game inspired by Studio Ghibli and The Legend of Zelda. And I'm going to be honest with this. I have backed this before. Actually, you know, we'll get into that in a little bit. But you can see, at least at the time of recording, this game is doing fairly well. $500,000 raised, 4,000 plus backers, and they still have 25 days to go. Let's dive into it. The story, and they're starting with their next stretch goal at 500,000, which it looks like they've already hit. I'm wondering if they just haven't put out the update for. All backers of Tales of Yatamon physical or PDF version get a free copy of Tales from Yatamon on the Alchemy app. Okay. The world of Obojima. What's inside? There's a new book. So yeah, a new book It has 3 new subclasses, 20 new spells, 20 new creatures, 10 new magic items, 3 new backgrounds, 6 new feats, 2 new factions, new mounts and vehicle selection, details on the culture of Yatamon, and 30 plus locations in the city. What's inside the updated book? So this is what I mean. I backed this, the original Kickstarter that they did 2 years ago. I think it's like 2 years ago. And this would have been a great time at the time of this for me to go take a look at this awesome book and look at this, and here's my thoughts on it. I don't have it yet. It's out there. It's in the wild. It's slowly being shipped out. I don't have my copy yet, so and that's not necessarily a dig. It seems like this is like it's a very slow dispersal rate on it, and some people have gotten it, some people haven't. And so I do know that there are some people who are frustrated that this Kickstarter has started, because it's like, well, I haven't even gotten the stuff from the first one. Why do you want me to back a second one when you haven't delivered? I will be fair and honest. While I don't have the physical copy here that I could show off as a great prop for this, I did just yesterday get my email with tracking information. So my shipment is on the way. It just won't be here at the time of me doing this review. And I know I had 25 days. I could have waited and got the book and all of that, but I'm trying to do all of these real quick and then that. But anyway, what's the new content? Because part of this thing is they're re-releasing the book with some updates. So it's got some new content in it. It's updated rules and content to better fit D&D's new 2024 rule set. I haven't picked up anything else with the 2024 rule set, so I don't care. A new book layout, which polishes the style and feel of the original release. 30 plus new illustrations. Brand new creature disposition system adds more depth to combat. Well, I'm definitely not backing this for that. Just saying. Yeah. Again, it's not a dig. It's just that's really the only thing that really interests me is that's the only thing that's kind of like new. I don't really care about the 2024 rules so much. So I really just, that would be the only thing I really feel like I'm missing out. Otherwise, it talks about here, there's 11 subclasses, 48 spells, 60 creatures, 50 magic items, 6 backgrounds, 20 feats, 6 factions, 20 weapons, 5 pieces of equipment, potion brewing system with 135 ingredients and 180 potions, spirit companion system, hero's boon system, and 150 plus pages of world lore and locations. And then they have a new board game, Yanari, which has 45 potion cards, 64 ingredient cards, 20 customer cards, 16 secret goal cards, 25 special ability cards, 70 coin tokens, and a parking garage placemat. Interesting. Let's find out a little bit more. Obojima is a leisure fantasy campaign setting designed for both 5th edition and the 2024 Dungeons & Dragons rule set, and now for the first time ever, a board game. Inspired by the works of Studio Ghibli and the Legend of Zelda games series, Obojima invited your players to journey through breathtaking locations, encounter strange spirits, discover rare oddities, and battle wild and wondrous creatures, asking them to create their own unforgettable narrative in this new yet familiar world. So Tales from Yatamon. Obojima's Tales from Yatamon is a 130 plus page D&D book, 5e and the 2024 rules variation that explores Obojima's largest city, guide your players through the winding streets of Yatamon as they discover numerous shops and businesses, encounter streetwise spirits, combat dangerous demons, and participate in the Great Slime Hunt. With all new collection of subclasses, spells, backgrounds, feats, vehicles, monsters, and magic items, you can craft adventures and experience Obojima like never before. Player options. You can play as a city local who has been adopted by one of the awakened cat households with the Raised by Cats background, become a witch coven warlock, and use the power of the collective coven you've joined to explore the world. Take the vehicle expert feat and drive vehicles like K-trucks and Vespas throughout the city and into adventure. You can fully immerse yourself and your players in the world by using any of the new classes, spells, magic items, backgrounds, feats, and vehicles. So, Here they have like the Pact of the Witch Coven Warlock, and there's some interesting things here, like drawn on the Coven's collective pool of skills. So a lot of things that kind of said quest on behalf of your Coven. Something like that. Creatures. Remarkable urban creatures await you. Using any of the 20 plus new monsters found in and around the great city of Yatamon. Capture the elusive melon bird, and as it runs amok through the city markets, or unveil the secretive graffiti golem as it hides in plain sight in the urban landscape. So got a cauldron hydra, a melon bird, a pilot leech. Oh, I see it. So there's the leech. Controlling this buffalo-looking thing. Cat culture. You might notice it right away, but just beneath your knees lies a thriving culture of cats. It exists both within and alongside Yatamon's wider cosmopolitan culture, and its beating heart. At the Eminence Hotel in the Endo neighborhood, Yatamon boasts a large number of awakened cats, many of whom find employment among the city's myriad shops and services. Okay. There are working cats with their natural abilities coupled with the general desire for comfort. Cats gravitate towards jobs in the city that suit both their skills and their temperament. Many business owners believe that it's good luck to keep a cat in the shop, and many cats collect pay to greet customers and keep an eye out for troublemakers. As elsewhere on Obojima, some cats have been enlisted to guard vending machines, while others contracted to get rid of pest spirits. A few awakened cats even work in au pairs, helping to raise children. And then we got vehicles. While handmade vehicles are popular in cities like Skylight, in Yatamon, first-stage cars, bikes, mopeds, and kai trucks are abundant. The trick is getting one to work. The Tales of Yatamon, we detail a variety of first-stage vehicles, handmade contraptions, and popular mounts within the city. This includes well-known rides such as the Courier Brigade's Flying Lantern and Captain Clintock's Swordfish Submersible. The point two? All vehicles listed in the book work alongside the rules presented within the 2024 Player's Handbook. Yanari. So this is the board game. Yanari, The Witch's Market, is an exciting, easy-to-learn board game set in the magical market in the city of Yatamon. You play as one of 5 skilled witches racing to brew potions for customers as they go about their lives. The game is filled with new, breathtaking art, as well as familiar potions and ingredients for the fans of Obojima. When you're done playing the game, you can learn more about the Yanari market by reading about it in Tales from Yatamon. Yanari, The Witch's Market, is for 2 to 4 players, takes 10 minutes to learn, and takes 30 to 50 minutes to play. And of course, they have a how-to-play video. And then we have Tales from the Tall Grass. Obojima Tales from the Tall Grass has been fully updated to the 2024 edition of D&D, and comes with a slew of new features, lore, art, and most importantly, brand new layout and design. So, yeah, as we kind of said above, as we've updated the book, the 2024 rule set, we also took the time to polish and develop the layout. We worked alongside the talented artist Panel Per Day, aka Scott Higginbotham, to produce 100+ design elements to shape the new look of the book. So it's got new art. The 2024 update features 3 new illustrations, including a reimagining of 2 subclasses, new spot illustrations to flesh out locations chapter, and a variety of previously never before illustrated NPCs and monsters. So kind of filling in some of that stuff. Dispositions. Enemy disposition serve as a mechanical representation of a creature's emotional mindset and manifest a series of reactions given to the creature's stat block. Dispositions can bring a level of depth and nuance to combat encounter, especially creature that an adventuring party has already faced. So it's kind of a way to give a variation to your monsters, which would be kind of a cool thing. The goal is to make creatures who might normally feel limited in their options in combat now feel not only unique, but driven by emotional choices, adding a layer of role-playing that can get lost. So they wanted to point out human-only artists, showing off, again, a lot of the great artists who... It was one of the selling points when I backed this the first time. It's got some great art. I will say that. It's got some art that I don't enjoy. So the board game, as we get into the pledge levels, the board game is coming in at $40. The book and PDF is coming in at $50. The deluxe board game is coming in at $70. The city bundle is at $110. The festival bundle, which comes with some postcards and stickers and pins and flat pack mini box set, a vending machine dice set, and DM screen. What was that even at? I read so many things. I for $240 for that. The New Horizon bundle was at $310, which has kind of the tail, the book and the hardcover and the digital, the flat pack, the dice, the board game, the stickers, accessories, all that. And then there's the all-in bundle for $370, which contains everything. And then there's some retailer sets. So they have some stretch goals, a map of Yatamon, a limited edition vinyl, and then the alchemy one that we saw, add-ins. Again, you can purchase the book, a digital version, Tales from the Tall Grass. It's the new set, which is the deluxe one, the flat pack, vending machine. Yes, all those kind of just separate things. The pins are $60. There's a free playtest kit and where they are in the process. So Yanari is also fully finished and has gone through countless rounds of play testing. Currently in the process of getting finalized samples to our manufacturer. Tales from Yatamon is just over 80% of it is written, and the graphic design and layout has already started. Months following the end of the Kickstarter, we focus on finishing mechanical writing sections that are still being worked on, producing the art and that. Accessories, design, waiting sampling. Tales from the Tall Grass is fully finished. We've gone through the sampling process and we've already started production. This will also be the last time that they'll be selling the original 5e version of Tales of the Tall Grass. Once the stock of 5e books runs out, we'll make the transition to the 2024 versions, which means there's a chance the 2024 version of the book goes up for sale before the Kickstarter fulfills. We're not sure that this will happen, but we're going to get into risks and challenges. All right, let's hear some final thoughts. Some final thoughts on this. As I said, I really wish I had the book to look at it. It does bug me that they're putting out kind of an updated version that has some stuff, because it's like, well, hey, I bought this thing, but now that's no good. Like, I haven't even got it yet, and you've already producing an updated version. That puts a little bit of a bitter taste in the mouth. I'm not really interested in the board game. It didn't really tell me anything about it that really makes it stand out as anything that I really needed or wanted. So I'm gonna that's an easy pass for me. Picking up the other book to kind of fill in some things, I might and might just pick up just that. For just a very much a smaller price. So I might pick that up just because I have the first book, and so it just expands on the lore and that, and helps develop the setting and such. I could see myself doing that. I don't know that I would pick up the updated 2024 book just for those things. It's a little shame that, like, hey, before you've even gotten this book, we've updated it, and that's just a bad taste in it. So it's a cool setting. Love the art. I think it'd be interesting to play a game in that, which was part of why I picked it up. I love Legend of Zelda. I love Studio Ghibli movies, so this is just a great sense. But these are my feelings. How do you feel about it? That's always more interesting. So let me know down in the comments if there's something I missed. Is there something you like or dislike? Is there, let's have a chat about it down there. That's always part of the fun of this. And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you for taking the time to check this out. Small YouTube channel. Always glad when somebody gives us a chance. And if you stuck around this far, maybe consider giving a like or a subscribe. Always appreciate it, as we constantly trying to grow this small little hobby channel into something I mean, I don't need to be huge. I just, it's just the more people just makes it a little bit more fun. So with that, hopefully you enjoyed this video and this whole little series that I've done. And maybe we'll just happen to catch you back down here in the cave again next time. Good night, everybody.